Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, CSL.
Good morning, CSL family. Happy Sunday to you.
Yes.
We're going to start as we do every single week, which is with Spirit is in this place. So let's all stand up and make a joyful noise unto the world. Here we go.
Together as a family, we have come here as we are. Yeah, we have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Here we go. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Come on, CSL, sing it. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof for shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Oh, Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof and shout some praise. Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof and shout some praise. Spirit is in this place.
Good morning, CSL. Welcome to the, good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. My name's Todd Masnicki, and I'll be your presider this morning. And you made it, despite daylight savings time. So give yourselves a round of applause. We got a big crowd. Thank you for joining us in person or online. You could sleep in a little bit later, joining us on Facebook, YouTube, or our very own CSLFTL.org live streaming. If you're a first-time guest here, we're so glad that you're here. We have a gift for you. If you go to guest services after the service, there's a card to just complete. Let us know how you found out about us and share your name and email address. And we would like to gift you these beautiful pair of mala beads that came from Bali that you can use during your meditation or prayer practice or just wear them. If you're watching us online for the first time, you can just let us know that in the comment section or visit our website's Contact Us tab and complete the inquiry form there. While you're there, please take a tour of our website to learn more about us. And if you sign up for our e-newsletter, you'll get to know everything that is happening here at CSL. Please also remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or download our app. It's in the App Store listed as Center for Spiritual Living FL, which stands for Fort Lauderdale. We'd also love it if you would reshare our posts or share our app with your followers and friends. At CSL, intention statement that says who we are and how we want to be present in the world. So if you'd all please join me in standing, we will say it together. And afterwards, please greet your neighbor with a hello or namaste or handshake. And remember, some people are still practicing social distancing. So CSL, who are we? We are a loving and diverse spiritual community dedicated to personal growth, healing, and service. Thank you. Enjoy the service.
Truth is harder than a lie. The dark seems safer than the light. And everyone has a heart that loves to hide. I'm a mess and so are you. We've built walls nobody can get through. Yeah, it may be hard, but the best thing we could ever do. Bring your brokenness and I'll bring mine. 'Cause love can heal what hurt divides, and mercy's waiting on the other side. If we're honest, don't pretend to be something that you're not. Living life afraid of getting caught. There is freedom found when we lay our secrets down at the cross. So bring your brokenness and I'll bring mine. 'Cause love can heal what hurt divides, and mercy's waiting on the other side. If we're honest, it would change our lives. It could set us free. It's what we need to be. So bring your brokenness and I'll bring mine. 'Cause love can heal what hurt divides. Mercy's waiting on the other side. If we're honest, if we're honest.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to CSL. Can you introduce our guest vocalist for today? I love you.
Absolutely.
I love you.
Wonderful. She's been with us a couple of times, and let's welcome her once again. This is Christina Gilbert.
Thank you for being here again. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Skip Jennings, your senior minister and your spiritual director here in this beautiful place I call home. And no, this is not a new fashion thing that I'm wearing, but I'm wearing it now because we have a special thing that's happening here. It's called Golden Havana Nights, and this is our annual fundraiser so that we can make sure our community is sustainable for people who are looking for a home to feel love, for people who are coming in for healing, for people who have a deep spiritual awakening. That's why we're doing this gala, and that's why we're having this fundraiser. I'm going to ask all y'all to get your tickets today. Yes or yes? Will you do that for me? Yes, support us. This is a we movement. This is a we movement. So I'm grateful. If you are new to CSL, I want you to stand up so we can give you a beautiful welcome. So all our new people, hello, welcome. Wow. Wow, yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Don't forget to pick up your mala beads and sign out your card so we can stay connected with you because you have a home, you have a place of love. So I want to give you a little bit of a welcome from my heart. I welcome you to CSL. You are the divine emanation of love. You are blessed and you are a blessing. And all your things that you've wanted to come true is waiting for you here. You have a home. You have a place where you can come and be loved. Welcome to CSL. So before we move on into our service, I want to bring some attention to one of our longtime members, Shelley Blair. And some of you know her, some of you have seen her. She used to take our pictures before we had a social media team. She would be at all our events. She's been part of our family for a very long time. Shelley Blair is in the hospital. She had abdominal surgery, and I had the chance to go and see her yesterday to be with her. And it changed me. I realized, and I've always known this, but I saw it, that this is what the ministry is about. This is what healing's all about, is getting there and being there when you're going through something. I want to shout out our practitioners. Our practitioners have been holding Shelley and many others in a practitioner feed that we have, that we pray and we hold consciousness. If you're going through anything, I want you to see one of our practitioners. I want you to get your prayer on at the end of service. We pray for you. We hold you deep into our hearts. So I have a practitioner that's coming up to represent the practitioner core. I'm going to invite Reverend Tina Miggs to come up to give our invocation and our selected reading for today. Tina?
Just taking a moment to take you all in. Thank you for being here. You are beautiful. So this is our time where we just center in and center down. We do an opening prayer where we're just blessing the space, knowing the truth and blessing this space and this time that we share together. So I just invite you to turn within if you choose to close your eyes. And let's just take a collective breath together, right? Let's just breathe in and exhale. So we let go of everything that has come before this moment, knowing that this breath brings us fully present here and now. So how grateful I am for this breath that breathes each and every one of us. This is the breath of life. This is the breath of God. This is inspiration itself from the Most High, the creative impulse that is being moved in, through, and as my life, in, through, and each and every individual's life that is here, that is live streamed, that will watch this recording in some future aspect. There is no other time than now. Here and now is all that there is. And in this now moment is when we get to commune and play and express and know that which I call God, that which I call love, divine beauty, Mother Earth. So many names to be given the all that is. And that allness that is present right here and right now. And so I just give thanks for this amazing service that is already unfolded in the mind of God. It is perfect already. And that we are each open and available and receptive to receive that which is being given to us directly, whether it comes through the music, the message, any interaction with the congregation. That we are here to be gifted by love on this day. This is what I know to be true. I know that this is a blessing for each of us to receive as we are blessed by all of life right here, right now. And so it is. So we have a selected reading today, and it comes from our book of the month. And the book of the month is The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown, and it is entitled Defining Moments. This book is full of big concept words such as love, belonging, and authenticity. I think it's critically important to define the gauzy words that are tossed around every day but rarely ever explained. And I think good definitions should be accessible and actionable. I've tried to define these words in a way that will help us unpack the term and explore the pieces. When we dig down past the feel-good words and excavate the daily activities and experiences that put the heart in wholehearted living, we can see how people define the concepts that drive their actions, their beliefs, and their emotions. For example, when the research participants talked about a concept such as love, I was careful to define it as they experienced it. Sometimes it required developing new definitions, like I actually did with love and many other words. Other times, when I started looking around in the existing literature, I found definitions that captured the spirit of the participants' experiences. I realized that definitions spark controversy and disagreement, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather we debate the meaning of words that are important to us than not to discuss them at all. We need a common language to help us create awareness and understanding, which is absolutely essential to wholehearted living. And so it is. I'm sorry, Todd.
Thank you, Reverend Tina, for that beautiful blessing and insightful reading. We have many activities here at CSL. It's high season in South Florida, so we have more than we normally do. So always remember to go to CSL.org or the CSL app, and you can find out about everything that's going on and also register if you choose to as well. We have licensed spiritual practitioners here that Reverend Skip mentioned that are available immediately after the service here in the sanctuary for prayer. And I'd like to ask all of the prayer practitioners to please stand. Thank you, practitioners. They're here to pray for you. And also you could call 24/7 our prayer line at 954-990-5625 or receive a prayer from the app by hitting on the prayer button. We have a youth center where our wonderful team shares the same message you hear during the service, but in a more relevant and youthful approach. So feel free to swing by before or after the service to learn more. Flow and gentle yoga is every Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. and Fridays at noon here in the sanctuary. Are you ready to move past limiting beliefs? Join Reverend Skip today after the service for a spiritual experience to unlock the next stage of your yes. We've got a comedian and hypnotist, Benjamin Jackson, that will be here this Friday, March 17th. Tickets are $30 and proceeds will benefit CSL. Also, please join us in the fight against AIDS. We're walking with our CSL partner, SunServe, next Saturday, March 18th. So please sign up in the lobby or via the CSL app or our website. You can also pre-order your We Walk with Love shirts for $30. They're available in the lobby, and a portion of the proceeds will benefit our partner and the walk, as well as CSL. And I want to just hold it up. I can't be there, but I'm buying one of these, so I just encourage all of you to do this in the lobby. It's a beautiful t-shirt. Our Golda Havana Nights Gala will be held on Saturday, April 29th, and promises to be a step back in time to 1950s Cuba. Individual ticket prices are $150, so please get them today. And mark your calendars for the Healing Circle of Love retreat. This is going to be Saturday, April 1st. That's April Fool's Day, yes, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But we will be here. No fooling. Let's welcome Sacred Service Coordinator Maya Beither to the stage, please, for a few announcements.
Good morning, CSL. So I to come up briefly and encourage everyone to get involved with the gala. This is a huge event. It's a blast. Last year's was amazing. This year is going to be amazing as well. We need Sacred Service members to step up and help out, and there are a ton of varying things that you can do. Thank you, Todd. Can everybody hear me? Okay. So we need help, prior to the event, leading up to the event, the day of the event. This place is going to be transformed. For those of you who have seen one of the galas, it is, I mean, it's like stepping into a whole new world. But that takes a lot of work. So I'm going to be right out there in the lobby after service. Please come see me. And service is the best way to support your community. It really is. Come out, get involved, help out. Let's make this gala awesome this year. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Maya. Please see her after the service in the lobby. And remember to visit our book stand in the lobby. You can purchase a book for your spiritual growth and also grab a t-shirt or two. Proceeds will help to support CSL. Thank you, everyone.
Morning. I don't need you to love me. I don't need you to love. I got my sister. I can't see her now. She may not be here, but she's still mine. I know she still loves me. I got my children. I can't hold them now. They may not be here, but they still mine, and I know they know I love them. Got my house, it still keeps the cold out. Got my chair when my body can't hold out. Got my hands doing good like they supposed to, showing my heart to the ones that I'm close to. Got my eyes, but they don't see as far now. They see more how things really are. Now, yeah, I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna hold my head up. I'm gonna put my shoulders back and look you straight in the eye. I'm gonna flirt with somebody when they walk by. I'm gonna sing out, sing out, yeah. I believe I have inside of me everything that I need to lead a bountiful life with all the love alive in me. I'll stand as tall as the tallest tree, and I'm thankful for each day that I'm given, both the easy and the hard ones that I'm But most of all, I'm thankful for loving who I really am. I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm beautiful. And I'm here. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm beautiful and I'm here. Right now, do me a favor. Look at the person next to you. Just lock eyes with one person. Look them in the eyes and say, you're beautiful and you're here. You're beautiful and you're here. I am so grateful for that reminder. Antonio Edwards, man, you just get better and better and better. Thank you. I also want you to give some love to Reflections and how, man, you bring me to church. You bring me to church. Beto and Alberto on the bass and the drums and Reflections and our guest singer for today. Thank you. I was taught earlier on that music softens the heart so you can hear the word. See, I can't get up here unless I have a music team behind me that's going to prepare your hearts for what I need to say. So I recognize, understand it, and I am one with it. So we get to celebrate Women's History Month, and I asked the smartest people I know of, yes. And I went to ask the smartest people I know about Women's History Month, and this is what they came up with. Hey, Andrew, can you run that video for us, please?
Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Get busy and let's get to work. Yeah, let's get to work.
Women's History Month happens in March with the International Women's Day on the 8th of March. It celebrates women's contributions to history, culture, and society.
Amelia Earhart, because she was the first lady pilot.
Malala Yousafzai, because she stood up for her rights to education.
Beyonce, Rihanna, Jennifer Lopez. I think they're all really inspiring women.
Emily Pankhurst, because she helped women get the vote in 1918.
I think it's important to learn the struggle for equality that women face, because just because you're a woman doesn't mean that you can be treated differently. You should be treated the same as men.
If we don't, then all the women who've done amazing things in the past won't be acknowledged and people won't know about it.
You shouldn't be putting people into boxes. Shouldn't be just saying, oh, you're a girl, you're a boy. We're all the same people. Just live your life how you want to live your life.
Girls are just as strong as boys. My mum is a real important woman in my life because she cares for me and she loves me and I love her too. She takes pride in everything she does and she's really resilient.
She is always helping me, so she's very selfless. She tries to take us out to the park, and she always tries to make my family happy.
My mum's so important to me because she's always there for me.
If anything we've discussed has affected you, remember you can speak to an adult or a friend you trust. See you next time for another Unedited.
Yes. We celebrate the history of our women, and it's really one history, but we celebrate our women that's in our community. And this month, our book of the month is The Gifts of Imperfection, Brene Brown. We have copies for you, and I want to tell you, this is the book that really began to change my life. You know, I have a tendency to say that about every book, but the truth is, whenever we were told that there's a book of the month, I got every book of the month because they really had something to speak to me. And then eventually, I had to give my books of the month away to other people, that my clients and my friends, and I'm like, have you read this book? No. I bought this book so many times, and I've given it away so many times, but truly, if you really want to know about authenticity, if you want to know about love, joy, about accepting who you are, this is the book for you, so get your copy. Also, I want to shout out Fran Winslow last week. I think she did a phenomenal job. You know, Fran Winslow last week taught us how to uncover the potholes that are in our life. She talked about the potholes of fear, of what other people think about us, of shame and blame. And then she invited us to fill in the potholes with our spiritual practice, like meditation, like prayer. And then she asked us to pave the road smoothly so we can move to our journey to authenticity. And she had a great acronym, and y'all know how much I love an acronym. And when she did her acronym, I went, okay, I'm taking that one. And their acronym was PAVE. And P was for patience. When you are going home and you're finding your authentic voice, you gotta be patient. It was awareness. Be aware of who and what you are. Vulnerability. Some people think vulnerability is a weakness. It is a strength to say, I am hurting, I am here. It's okay to cry, fellas. It's okay. And then it was evaluate. Evaluate your journey over and over and over again. And today we're talking about our defining moments and owning our defining moments. And defining moments can be a definition of different ideas and different principles. I want to share this one for you from Forbes magazine. This is what it says. What is a defining moment? A defining moment is the point in your life when you're urged to make a pivotal decision and when you experience something that fundamentally changes you. Not only do these moments define us, but they have a transformational effect on our perception and behavior. Forbes magazine, y'all. So when we're talking about defining moments, Brene Brown is inviting us to look at three words today: love, belonging, and authenticity. I want to do a prayer from Brene's book, The Gifts of Imperfection. So go ahead and close your eyes and listen to this prayer. May we find the courage to let go of who we think we're supposed to be so that we can fully embrace our authentic selves, the imperfect, the creative, the vulnerable, the powerful, the broken, and the beautiful. May we show ourselves and others the compassion that comes from knowing that we are all made of strength and struggle. May we create a just and equitable world where privilege isn't a prerequisite for self-expression or authenticity, where everyone feels invited and safe to express their power and their vulnerability. And last, may we experience the strength of connection, the love of belonging, and the grace of pure joy. Thank you for walking with me, and so it is. That's a deep prayer, y'all. I've been praying that since the beginning of this month. I love how Spirit orchestrates itself. When I was in the process of thinking about our themes of the month throughout the year, and this book just would not let me alone, and the theme of authenticity for the month, I didn't know why, but I was being called into myself. See, we don't call people out anymore. We call them into themselves to have a contemplative moment about what is true, what is authentic. And in this process of this month, it's been a deep dive into true authenticity. So as we are exploring these three words, we're exploring love, belonging, and authenticity. We have to own these defining moments. And Brene Brown is asking us to define the words. once we know what love is, and once we know what belonging really truly means, once we know what authenticity really means, then we can move forward, and we are inspired to move from the definition of these words. See, we can't really move in love until we know what love is. You know, we can't really move and feel like we're belonging until we know what it truly means to be belonging to a community. And authenticity, man, I think that is going to be a journey for a lifetime. Because authenticity will change as you grow. As you find the courage to be you, it's going to change. So defining moments in this process, defining moments I look at as wanted experiences and unwanted experiences. So I've had 3 major defining moments that I was contemplating, and they were all around back surgeries. They were all around being in the hospital. My best friend Bill, who is watching right now, watches every Sunday, and I just saw his message through the feed. 3 times, I was paralyzed in my right leg, and I had to be rushed to the hospital. And it came from overworking. It came from teaching 25 to 30 classes of fitness classes a week, and the simple act of sneezing the first time threw my back out. Getting out of the bathtub, and I went, "Oh, Bill, I can't move." I could literally not move my right leg. He picked me up, put me in the car. We went to the hospital. All my friends came around me, blessed me, and that was a defining moment because I really felt like I was belonging to a community of people who really loved me. The second time, I was picking up a 3-pound dumbbell in the gym, and I'm saying this, y'all, don't stop going to the gym. But I was teaching way too many classes out of fear, trying to get over my fear of not having enough, so I would work more, so I would get more. That's not the way you do it. You become more, you shall receive more. And so I picked up a 3-pound dumbbell and blew my back out again, and then I got on a plane to go see my mama for Thanksgiving because I love my mama. Then the whole time for Thanksgiving, I'm having this energy around my back. I'm going, I don't think I should get back on the plane. But I got back on the plane, flew back home. I felt I could not walk again. Again, takes me to the hospital. It was the 3rd time where I was, again, didn't know what was happening. I went back to work way too early, and I was experiencing septicemia. I was about 1 hour from having my own personal transition, going into life after life. I was on the verge of death. Bill got me, put me in a car, and said, "Come on, let's go." And in that bed, after the 3rd surgery, I heard this voice saying, "Are you ready?" I'm like, ready for what? I looked over at Bill. He's sleeping in the chair. I'm going, I know that's not Bill talking. That was Spirit saying, "Are you ready to become the man of God?" It was right before myself and Reverend Tina graduated. We graduated the same year. And I realized that was my choice, my defining moment. See, I didn't want the back surgery, but it happened so I could understand my calling. My calling is to be a man of love, to be a minister of love, to be a minister of healing. Dr. Chris said to me this week, "Your lane is you are a healer. Bring the healing to CSL." I went, "You're right. That's my lane." So I want you to look at another defining moment of someone that you might know and someone you might not know. Her name is Dominique, and she played Electra on Pose. Hey, Andrew, can we please roll that video?
Growing up, I didn't even know what trans was. It was always, "You're not a girl. You're not a girl. You're not a girl." If you brought your heels with you, please put them on.
Black trans woman from Trinidad and Tobago, that doesn't go over well.
Step up, don't be scared. I don't bite till after midnight. I did not see a future for myself at all. Walking, a lot of times we don't understand. We carry our emotions with us when we walk. If you are late for work, it's gonna be, excuse me, get out of the way, right?
Ballroom becomes salvation for her.
When I first put on that and I realized that I could be me, There was no going back. 5, 6, 7, 8, walk. But what I discovered by walking with my head up is to say, no, I don't care what you think about me.
The most extraordinary lives follow undefined paths. To find your voice, you may need to journey into the unknown. I'm Carlos Watson, editor of Ozzy, and these are Defining Moments.
So what are your defining moments? What are those moments that you really truly understand who and what you are and your purpose? And maybe you have not had it yet, or maybe you've had it and you've forgotten it. When we look at defining moments, and I say that there are wanted experiences and unwanted experiences. Some of them could look like getting married, getting a divorce, starting a new relationship, ending a relationship, beginning a new business, bringing in a business partner, selling a business, taking a big trip, paying off debt, finishing school, retiring, losing a loved one, seeing a loved one in the hospital, having a baby making their transition. These are all defining moments that will define who and what we are. See, Brene Brown tells us this, and this is what we need to do with these words that we throw around so often. Reverend Tina, thank you for that beautiful thing. She says this: when we dig down past the feel-good words and excavate the daily activities and experiences that put the heart in wholehearted living, we can see how people define the concepts that drive their actions, their beliefs, and their emotions. This is what we're here to study today. So let's really cultivate what is love, what is belonging, and what is authenticity. See, love for me is a definition of unconditional love. That's the love that I am created from, that you are created from, this world has been created from, unconditional love. And we have not really gotten a great concept yet of what unconditional love really means. It means love without conditions. That means love without attachments. That means you will love no matter what you see, no matter what you wear. It's all about tapping into love. And the God love that we're talking about has no caveats. It has no conditions. It has no attachments. Now, to really practice that love can be a challenge for us. It's love that we offer freely. Doesn't matter how you look, doesn't matter the color of skin, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter anything. We're just going to give you love. And that's the place I want to create, a place for unconditional love to be experienced. The practice of unconditional love is this. I'm going to give you 4 things that maybe you might try this week. Number 1, do something for someone else with no strings. Yesterday, my friend Kathleen Stapleton took me out to lunch just to love me. That was it. Just to see that I was doing good stuff and I was feeling okay. I felt unconditional love. Do something for someone with no strings, with no agenda. Just do it. Number 2, anonymous acts, random acts of kindness. I remember, and I used to be a Starbucks addict. And I went to Starbucks to get my triple venti white mocha with an ad shot. Only 3 pumps of the white mocha, though. I got it every day. That's my jam. I don't do it any longer. I do it in my home. But I would go into Starbucks, and I went up to pay, and the woman at the desk went, "Oh, no, your Starbucks is already paid for." And I went, "What?" Now, mind you, who remembers The Secret? I watched The Secret the night before, and it was like, if you think it, you're going to get it. That's the beginning of the law of attraction, that most of us hadn't heard about this divine principle. And I'm sitting there, I'm going, okay, I'm going to try something easy. I'm going to try a cup of coffee. I went into Starbucks, and there it is. I'm going, okay, God, this is amazing. But still, in my beginning practice of these principles, I'm still asking the person behind us, or behind the counter, where's the person? I want to thank that person. And she goes, no. It's already paid for. The person left $250 to pay for everyone's coffee until the money ran out. That's a random act of kindness. How about putting your own needs aside? If you're in a relationship and you are looking to embrace and to evolve and to lift your relationship to another level, try putting your own needs aside and listen to your partners. And we're all in relationship. Number 4, patience. Now, here's the practice of unconditional love I need to have patience with: driving in Florida. I'm being real with y'all. I'm calling a thing a thing. Now, I came from California where if you let somebody in, it's customary to do this. And I'm looking for my wave. I want my wave. Listen, I have not developed that far. Would I let you in Florida? You better give me my wave or I got an attitude. And I did it this morning. I'm going, ooh, sea spirits. You're showing me what I need to learn, because I need to learn what I'm going to teach. I need to teach what I'm going to learn. We don't need the wave. We don't need that wave. So once we are in unconditional love, we can move to the next word of belonging. And belonging is very, very important for me, especially here at the Center for Spiritual Living. It's feeling a part of something, or feeling connected, or feeling in community. This is my community. I have many different little microcosms of community. I teach yoga on a Saturday morning at the Yoga Factory here in Fort Lauderdale. That's my heated yoga class I teach once a week. And then I teach yoga here twice a week, which I love. This is a spiritual movement for me. I'm a part of this community, CSL. I'm still a part of Agape community. But guess what? There's really only one community of love. There's only one community of spirit, of love, of God, of the universe. It's only one of us. That's one of our core values, is oneness. And the truth is, there's only one of us here. That's the community I am one of. It has different outpicturing. What does it feel like to belong, or to feel belonging to something? You feel security. You feel safe. You feel supported. You feel a sense of acceptance. You're identity. When we belong to something, it changes us. This is why we have fellowship. This is why we must build a community where people feel like they're being loved. Do you hear me, CSL? This is why we're here. This is why we require your time, your talent, and your treasure. So we create a home for people to be here and to be loved. And then once we understand the belonging, we must free ourselves to be authentic of how we show up. Authenticity is key. And I call it, here's your acronym of the day, your DNA. Divine natural authenticity. And when we look at our divine natural authenticity, and yes, I do have a t-shirt already. It says, celebrate your DNA. And what I'm talking about is I'm talking about celebrating what the true nature of you is. Unconditional love, joy, grace, compassion, kindness. When we show up to be authentic, we're here to show up in these divine qualities. It's being your true self. It is being in a place of your heart, you're centered. And when we are cultivating authenticity, we must listen from the heart. See, the head will trick us up. The ego construct will tell us, you're not doing that right, or you're doing that right, or you got to do it this way, you got to do it. It's all in our head, but when we listen to the heart always knows. When we're cultivating authenticity, number one is a practice. We have to learn to be authentic. It's not something, it's not a quality, it is just how we choose to show up. So it's a practice to show up to be authentic. We cannot edit ourselves, and this is a big one. We can listen to what people think we should be and what we need to be, but we can't internalize it. We can't edit ourselves, because I believe when we edit ourselves, we are missing the blessing of helping other people to shine their light. When I shine my light, I give you permission to shine your light. We must have courage. We must have courage. It takes courage for you to show up and to be authentic like Dominic Jackson. It takes courage. We must release what people think, of course. We've heard that. And listen from the heart. So let me close with this. Joy. Brene Brown wants us to cultivate joy. When we find the courage to practice unconditional love, creating a community where people belong and authenticity, we will experience joy. And we will share joy into this planet. So it is. Thank you. Thank you, CSL. Thank you. Appreciate all of you being here. So this is the time that we practice our law of giving, our law of circulation. This is a time where I'm going to ask you to dig deep in your pockets and share your treasure. If you believe that we are here to create a community for everyone, and you believe in love, and you believe in unconditional love, and coming in here and having a place for healing, then you believe in giving. Give to that movement. That is your purpose. This center has been here for so many years. We want it to be sustainable, and yes, it might look different, it might feel different, but it's still CSL. So we want to continue to move, so I'm asking you to please give. Also, if you haven't got your tickets for Gala, you heard Maya up here, it's time to purchase your tickets today so we can remain sustainable. Would all the ushers please come forward here? Come on up, ushers, come on up. Bring your baskets. Come on up, ushers. Thank you so much, because we're going to pass the baskets in here. Thank you, Nina. See, we have some new ushers in the house coming up here. Thank you for your service. Thank you, ushers. Thank you for your service and your love. Thank you so much. I want to thank all our TPL members, and TPL is those who give on a regular basis every month. If you're brand new and you're going, oh, I love this community, I want to be a part of this community, we want you to join the TPL program that helps us to do business in a fiduciary way that is responsible. It's time that we step up to the plate and we support our community. And if you're at home, you're saying, I need to give, because I'm saying you need to give at home as well. You go directly to our website or the app, and we have over 1,000 downloads as of today. Over 1,000 downloads for our app. You can hit the give button, and you can hit the give tab at our website, cslftl.org. Let's take a moment and go within. Let's take a moment and go within. Let's take a breath. And let's just breathe in. And today I want us to remember that all needs are already met in spirit, so I give thanks for that. I am grateful. We get to remember that it is consciousness that creates the of our community, of our lives. So as we move into this prayer, we are already claiming that all needs are met for each and every person in this building. We know that each and every ministry and all the things that we're doing are already supplied in God. So as we give, we shall receive, and as we receive, we shall give from a loving heart, from a kind heart, with the intention to support our beloved community. So I give thanks here and now, and I simply allow all this to be in spirit, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. Ushers, please go out and multiply. Blessings. We're not ready.
It wasn't on the run of service.
Moved it. I ain't not taking with you.
All right, so this is in recognition and celebration of Women's History Month. I am woman, I am fearless, I am sexy, I'm divine, I'm unbeatable, I'm creative, honey, you can get in line. I am feminine, I am masculine, I am anything speak to me kindly. I feel what I want, and somehow it finds me. Somehow it finds me. Yeah. Somehow it finds me. Yeah. I am woman, I am fearless, I am sex, I'm divine, I'm unbeatable, I'm creative. Honey, you can get in line. I am feminine, I am masculine, I am anything I want. I can teach you, I can love you if you got it going on. If you got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. And if you got it, got it, got it, got it, got it going on. If you got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. If you got it, got it, got it, got it, got it going on. Got it going on. If you got it going on. If you got it going on. Hit no evil, speak no evil. I am not the one to cross. They can talk nonsense about you, long as you know that it's false. I am earthly, I am heaven, I am what I want to be. When I ask for what I want, somehow it finds me. Somehow it finds me.
All right, guys, put those hands up like this. Come on, here we go. Come on.
I am woman, I am fearless, I am sexy, I'm divine, I'm unbeatable, I'm creative. Honey, you can get in line. I am feminine, I am masculine, I am anything I want. I can teach you, I can love you if you got it going on. If you got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. If you got it, got it, got it, got it, got it going on. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. If you got it, got it, got it, got it, got it going on. 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 Got it, got it. If you got it, got it, got it going on.
We got it going on. Yes, we do. Got it going on. Thank you, Reflections. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. I love that we end our service with meditation. And this is our time for meditation. And we actually begin our service, too, with meditation. And Judith, you were facilitating meditation today. And I heard it when I went into my office to have my little me time, which is bathroom time, but me time. You were giving a beautiful meditation. I heard the words. Judith is actually joining our pulpit rotation. She's going to be up here giving our reading, our invocation very soon. Yes. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all our teams. So I'm going to invite you just to go within for this time of meditation. And this is time that we get to contemplate. And what is meditation? You know, Sadhguru says that meditation is undistracted attention to reality. Yogananda taught that as well. It's undistracted attention to reality, which really means is what's happening within you, what's happening around you. See, a meditation session can be done anywhere. I hope that we are meditating when we are sitting in nature or we're at home or we're listening to music. Meditation available at any moment. Practice, practice, practice. Today in our meditation, I want us to remember that we are here to wake up to our divinity. We're here to wake up to our divine self. That's why we sit and be awake and aware. See, we have all these qualities that I was talking about. Love, joy, peace. And we get to cultivate it. So in our meditation today, I'm going to ask us to just be open and to hear to hear the message from Spirit to guide us to a new awakening of who and what we are.
Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. God is all around me. Every day, every day, every day, every day. God is all around me and through me. As me. In and through me. As me. God is all around me.
Close your eyes. Let's go within. And as we meditate, let's take this paragraph into our meditation. May we find the courage to let go of who we think we're supposed to be so that we can fully embrace our authentic selves, the imperfect, the creative, the vulnerable, the powerful, the broken, and the beautiful. Let's meditate. How good it is, how divine it is to spend time in spiritual contemplation. How good it is to set the intention to grow and to become more of our true nature. How good it is to spend time that we may be guided and inspired on this journey, this spiritual journey, this path of authenticity, of love, of joy, of oneness. I give thanks for this meditation. And I simply allow all this to be in spirit. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. So let's seal our group meditation with our Om today. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, release. Inhale for the Om. And so it is. Thank you, CSL. Another beautiful Sunday here in this community. And I know we say it always, but I'm going to say it over and over again. There's no place like CSL. Give yourself some love. Thank you for being here. Couple of reminders before we get out of here. I'm doing a workshop around visioning. If you feel stuck, maybe about relationships, you feel stuck about money or business, maybe you're trying to figure out who I am authentically, there's a great technology that was downloaded by my teacher, Michael, with. It's called Visioning. And we're going to do a whole workshop around catching your next iteration. We can feel stuck, but we don't have to stay stuck. We can get God's idea, the universal idea for our life. And don't forget to please see Maya for our gala, our sacred service. See, we can't do this without you. And please join our TPL. I love y'all so much, and I love this center. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. All right, you have an affirmation. You're probably sitting on it, so let's stand up and let's stand in our own personal glory. Let's stand up in our authority. Let's stand up in our energy of love. Here's your affirmation. Can we do it together? Here we go. My defining moments are anchored in love, and everything works for my highest good. And so it is. Yes. And yes. Can you clap for your affirmation? Yes. Thank you. Hey, everyone. Let's remember this together. There is only one power, one presence, one mind. Ernest Holmes calls it the one mind. I call it love. I call it universe. I call it energy. That is what we are. We are connected to this energy. There's no space that love is. Therefore, it's here, it's now, and it's everywhere. So as we leave from this place, knowing that our hearts have been filled with insights and inspiration, we go out and change the planet. We go out and change Fort Lauderdale. We change Florida. We go out and we be the light that this world needs to see here and now. So I give thanks for this service, and knowing that it is in God, therefore it is perfect. And so it is. And so we are. Amen. Amen. Yes. At home, we're going to be here next week at 10:30. Make sure you're with us. And everyone, stay around. We're going to sing our final song, This Is My Wish. Yes, let's do this.
This is my wish for the world, that peace will find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be the song everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Happy Sunday. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you for taking part in today's live stream. Your participation means so much to us. Remember, there's several ways to give. Click on the donate button here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our webpage, cslftl.org. CSLFTL.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. Our brand new app is available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living FL, and that's Florida. Stay in touch, and thank you again for participating in our live stream. We'll see you soon.